your head on my shoulder.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I thought that I would film a Q&A for you guys. So as you all know, we are in lockdown in the UK and I thought that I would just lift your spirits and answer some questions for you. So I went onto my Instagram last night and asked you to ask me some questions, and well, these are some of the responses. Some of you did not hold up, so thank you for those. So I'm going to be answering those questions today. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, give it a big thumbs up and apparently I'm losing my voice. Give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you turn on the bell notification so you don't miss another upload. And yeah, let's get on with the video. So my first question is, how's learning to drive been going? So if you guys didn't know, I am currently learning to drive, or I have been for the last kind of about a year, I think, just like on and off for a year. So obviously things have happened, like I've had the 6 weeks summer term, so I was obviously in Surrey for that, so I didn't actually have really any driving for that. I did see my dad occasionally for like an hour drive at a time, but apart from that I didn't do any driving at all. I actually really enjoy driving. I think it's such a good thing to be able to have for when you're older. You're not really going to want to go and learn to drive, or I wouldn't want to anyway. That's why I started, you know, more or less as soon as I was 17. I think it was like this time last year I actually started, so it's been like a year on and off, as I said. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I need to go and take my theory after this is all finished. But apart from that, yeah, I think I'm probably going to take my theory in the next however how long this is going to take, and then soon after that I'll probably take my test. So yeah, it's going great. I also have do you have a crush on anyone? Oop. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Should we leave it as that, or should I just go a bit more in depth? Or no, because they might know who they are. Really awkward. I've liked them for quite a while. They don't know. Not very good at this sort of thing. Just leave it as that. My other question is, what place do you really want to travel to? Oh, there's so many I really want to travel to. I think there's plenty of time to go to places that you've already been to, when there's so many countries out there that I haven't been to and explored, just had more of an experience in those places. So if you didn't know and you haven't been on my channel recently, then I've been to France, Spain, Dubai, Thailand, Cyprus, and then last year I went to Crete, so that's 6 places. And I'm really grateful to be able to go to those places. They're such amazing places. I'd probably say my favourite holiday was definitely Dubai, although Thailand was amazing. To be honest, they all were. And to be fair, I did really love Cyprus and Crete. Basically all of the holidays I've been on, I really enjoy. If I was to go to one of those again, I would probably go back to... I'd probably go back to Cyprus. I feel like that was a really good holiday. We were in a good location. The entertainment in the hotel was amazing. But if I was to go to somewhere else to travel to, I'd love to go to America, and I'd love to go to New Zealand. I'd love to go to Australia. That is like one of my highlights, to go to Australia. I'd love to go to Croatia. Where else would I like to go to? Maybe somewhere like Sweden, just kind of in Europe really. Places in Europe, places outside of the EU. That would just be really nice, I think. We didn't actually have any holidays booked before this is all, you know, happening. So I didn't really have a holiday to look forward to, but you know, what can you do? My other question, what is your favourite Netflix series? Oh, this has got to be probably The Society. If you haven't seen this, you might have already heard me talk about it on my recommendations for Netflix series on one of my previous videos I did. Yeah, I really liked The Society. I finished it in about a weekend. I didn't really have anything better to do, so I thought, why not just pull out the Netflix and just relax? So I did. Don't have to ask me twice. It's probably not to everyone's cup of tea, but I really enjoyed it. So it's about a high school, American college, and they all end up going on a school trip. And they basically all get onto the bus to find that they can't go anymore because there's like obstructions in the road because there's a big storm. So they have to turn away, and they all start calling their parents. This is about, I think it was about 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. And obviously they're calling their parents saying like, look, mum, dad, you know, whoever, you know, we're coming home, can't go on the trip. And nobody answers their mobile phones, and they think it's a bit strange. And nobody answers their phones, and they all end up they all end up going home to find that nobody is at home. So that's kind of the opening story. So if you guys think that you'll enjoy that, I would definitely recommend. But someone else has asked anything to do with relationships. Honestly, not the best person to ask. Never been in a relationship before. Love that for me. One day when the perfect person comes along, well, not even the perfect person, when a person comes along that I think that I get on with and it makes me laugh and can just go out and do silly things and, you know, have a good time together, then honestly let me know, because me too. Yeah. I would love to find a person. I'm 18 now, 18 and a half nearly, and I'm bored. I just want someone to love me, really. But honestly, yeah, same. Anything to do with relationships. Don't really know what else you want me to say. Just leave it as that, shall we? So the next question is, how are you finding quarantine and what are you doing? During quarantine, I am watching Netflix. I'm actually really enjoying going for bike rides recently. So me and my auntie, we've been going for bike rides for the last kind of 8-9 days. So we were walking for a good 2 weeks every day during this lockdown, and we were doing about 2 miles a day. We just decided that we're going to start, you know, cycling, because we haven't been on our bikes for ages, and so we thought that we would just pump up the tyres and get out there, because what else have we got to do? I can say that I have thoroughly enjoyed going cycling. I feel so much better. My mental health is honestly thanking me for it. I feel so much better in myself. You know, I said to my auntie the other day, like, do you know something different about me, like my mood and just the way that I'm doing things every day? And she said, yeah, you do seem a bit more happier recently. And I said, you know what, I think it's actually because I've been cycling and getting out every day, because I'm so used to being at college 4 days a week and, you know, walking to the bus stop and then walking into college. It's like every day I'm doing about 2 miles each day, like a mile to my bus stop and then back on the way home. So honestly, I miss doing that kind of walk every day. So now that we're doing like 6 miles on our bikes, which is just amazing. I mean, to some of you who are, you know, exercise a lot, then, you know, that's gonna be nothing for you. But for me, who doesn't really exercise, only does about 2 miles a day, or, you know, a special occasion if we go out for a family walk, then I don't really do any exercise, which is so bad for me. But yeah, honestly, that bike rides is just amazing, and I think that I've only really started this during quarantine, so I think that definitely after quarantine and lockdown has been lifted and, you know, we're back to somewhat normal, then I will definitely be going out and going on my bikes more often, because I've really enjoyed it. I've got nothing better to do, so love that for me. But yeah, we've really enjoyed it. The last few days we've done 5.5. One day I think we did 6. And then some days we've actually done just about 3. That was at the very beginning, and we struggled then, and we came back like, oh my gosh. But then, you know, as time's gone on, the last few days, as I said, we've done like 5.5, 6 miles, and we found it so much easier. We definitely could not have done that at the beginning when lockdown started. We just wouldn't be able to do that. So now we feel so much better and healthier for it, and we feel like we're eating a bit better as well, so we're eating like more fruit and veg. But yeah, that really helps as well. So honestly, if you're not going out every day, I truly like recommend it. Obviously we're only allowed to go out for an hour a day or 1 exercise a day, so use it wisely. Or, you know, if you're not going outside, go to your garden, go into your bedroom, or, you know, go and do a home workout. It's honestly so beneficial for you. I can't stress it enough. I mean, the first few days in of lockdown, I was basically in my bedroom watching Netflix, and I just didn't feel great. I felt a bit rubbish, and as soon as I went out, oh my gosh, it was like the best day of my life. It was like giving a kid a candy bar. It was that's the only way I can explain it. It just felt really good to get out and do something beneficial for my health and for my mental health, really. It was just a saviour to me. So I really do recommend doing that. I felt like I've really long-winded that answer, but You asked me, so I gave you the answer. Honestly, the other things that I've been doing too, I've also been doing some college work. I'm slowly getting through my big pile of work that I've been given. So I've actually been writing a story for the last kind of 2-3 days. So I'm kind of jotting down ideas, and it's called Discovery. So it's about discovering yourself, and I'm not really going to give too much away. If I do think that I would, if you guys want to see what I've written, let me know, because I would be quite happy to share that with you. It goes quite deep, not gonna lie, but I'm gonna try and have like a good happy ending. But yeah, I'm gonna turn it into my teacher, see what she thinks, and then we'll go from there. But that is the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you all stay safe, stay well, and please stay at home, and I will see you soon. Bye.